Recording again. I didn't want to tie up too much time for the YouTube publication. So it'd be in segments like 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, and I was out. So anyway, one of the other ways they make money is they get people in here, shuffle them around, aid in the fact that they sell out your IDs, which they sell for $1,000 here over the counter. So make cool $1,000 off of that. Then people start other bank accounts and whatever, take your SSDI like they did me. And then I had a warehouse full of brand new keyboards and all kinds of stuff I just bought trying to play. Never get any of that done because of all the aggravation they presented. Then they want, hopefully knowing you're going to be out of money at one point, they put a red lock on your door, and it just is about that particular time when they have an auction. So then they auction your stuff off and say, oh, just tough luck. Another way, you're good to the last drop. Fortunately, Toto Stooley caught on to it very early in the game, and so did the federal government. I have so far gotten back about 60% of the monies I've had to spend with these ding-a-lings and this French dingbat, along with the cooperation of TPD, Pima County, and the FBI. They've done a good job of cleaning up. This is all part of some organized crime that's been going on here, tied in even to U.S. banks. Some people in there selling people's private and sort of sensitive identification. Especially if you come in off the street with SSDI and you're supposed to be homeless. So invent the homeless game, and then you got, people you can steal their ID, and they even kill them down here. So that $1,000 can go to $50,000 in Mexico for someone that wants to come into the States for some other deeds through the cartels. Anyway, this has all been a coordinated group effort with cooperation of all the authorities, Arizona State Police, Pima County, and Tucson Police Department, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. And not to mention the Federal Communications Commission, because they were using a T1 so they could quickly transmit their data. They had a big game board playing, so you can see it says $1 move in. I'm going to stand still here a minute. $1 move in. Woo! What a gas bag. And these folks are tied in through their referral network system. Say, oh, you poor guy, you only got so much money. Go over to these hotels in Oracle, which is where I got ripped for another $500 for one night stay. Didn't even sign the register, belonged to somebody else. So I just give them a helping hand, park some of my stuff in this warehouse and get out of it. They even changed my gate code, so I spent 2 weeks without being able to play any of my instruments. But fortunately, TPD came along, and we put a bona fide bonded lock on the door, saying, well, at least I paid for the rent, and you don't want to give me my money back. That stuff will stay there until the 1st. Gee. Then this woman has the unmitigated gall, after all these lies and stealing, bingo, and running off to Laughlin to gamble, to say that I owed her an apology for her bad business decisions and crooked way of life. To Miss Kitty, we now call her Lady Bingo. We're getting close, so I can sign off here and go get some breakfast. It's International House of Pancakes. They actually do make good breakfast, amongst other things. Well, I can make some plugs here, aren't I? Oh, there we go. Caseload still high. So tied in the referral for these $99 a week wonders over there with bad electricity. Their wiring was so bad, I had to rewire this room. It was in the first night I was there. Light fixtures are falling out of the wall, the receptacles. Then the wiring was so old that the insulation was coming off of them. A couple of them couldn't wire, just had to separate the wires to keep the room from catching on fire. Nowhere near up to UL code. I should know, I have read the book and actually worked in that field in Stone Mountain, Georgia for many months. Almost starting to get to be a journeyman, but just passing through. So here we go again. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. See what $1 will buy you. Heartache. So all these people tied together are working quite effortlessly because you walk in honestly to start a bank account, get a place to put some of your goodies. Or try to find a cheap place to stay within the budget that you may have. Of course, now that we're in Oracle, one of the places this pimp daddy that was running the Siesta, the La Hacienda, his other hotel got busted and were building a lab doing meth. That was just 2 days ago. I went by and thanked TPD for doing a wonderful job on that one. Dollar self-storage. Air conditioned, and they will hose you down. All this in the name of trying to do legitimate business. You ever heard they have, well, they have legitimate storefronts. That thing's made out of stucco. If they ever had a good hurricane, which they won't, or a tornado through here, that thing would be dust. But at any rate, there you have it. You choose. Want to lose money, time, sleep, and some of your personal goods? Dollar self-storage air conditioning. That's for Lady Bingo, Kitty Ross, Kitty Newberg, Kitty Jones. Goodbye now.